everybody, welcome to Tabletop Escapades. To give you the quickest summary of all, there was a demon that came out to feed the prisoners. The tree man said, hey, don't fight this thing, and we are now fighting this thing
for no reason.
Yeah.
What's the demon? What's it called again?
It is called a balor.
Balor.
Lord Balor. Reek, my lord.
We're just trying to level up. We just want the XP, dude.
We're just trying to level the XP?
Yeah.
All right.
If we
Got hit level 20.
We better get like 3 levels.
I want the
No,
rare
that's what
drop.
I was just going to say. I don't know how many levels I will give you, but if you do manage to bring this thing down, because it is significantly higher than you are, I will give you multiple levels of experience.
So important question.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, the creature were Banished.
Yeah.
Would that still count?
Incapacitating counts. Yeah.
Woo!
I try to be very generous.
Keep rolling the dice on
I'm
the
just gonna keep trying to banish him.
I like that.
It just like keeps swatting away a fly. Like, no,
What is this?
no.
So what were the odds, though? You have, like,
Plus 12,
one
right?
through 6 is the only roll that'll kill it.
But it has to get that twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has.
that's-
Let's do the math.
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
We're standing on a bridge, right?
Yeah. So
Standing on a bridge.
to give you guys,
What the hell song is that?
Is that even a song?
I don't know if we're gonna make it
Dave
through this one.
Matthews.
Thanks
What?
for watching
get outta
Tabletop
here,
Escapades.
dude.
Get out of here.
To this point.
Yeah, you're standing on a
It's always
space between.
what?
Between on a bridge.
My favorite was.
How is wait
I
what?
did it. Guilty as charged.
Which one's that?
That's some. I don't. They used to make fun of it back in the day. I don't know, but it's a song. How do you
If I go
calculate
crazy,
odds?
then we'll you
So, okay, we're on a bridge.
You're on a bridge.
How far is the drop?
Now you're trying to tighten it up.
Yeah,
All right, so
We got
let's get
plans.
into business.
Be serious.
Yeah,
we got
push it
plans
out.
here. We got
You're going
plans.
to jump off the bridge?
No, we're gonna push this thing off the bridge.
Nice.
Come on now.
15
Yes.
feet.
The bridge is only 15 feet.
No,
No.
the demon is.
You're going
is-
to push it off the bridge?
Go for the legs. Go for the
Bigger they are.
Achilles.
Bigger they
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to
What-
let you do that?
To give
No,
you guys
we're
some sense of
gonna force
spacing, you guys are 50 feet away from the demon.
Yes.
You're 25 feet away from the first prisoner, which is Tree Man, number 1.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are actually, because you're at the end of the bridge, you're kind of like the bridge expands a little bit at the end, and so you're actually to the side of it a little bit by just a couple feet. Not that big of a deal. It is standing right next to Rings because Villian wanted to see Rings feed it. That may be important. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
To get this party started, Pomper, you are first. You are 50 feet away from the demon.
50 feet.
It is staring at you, and it has dropped the pot. Okay, I'm not counting this as a combat action. It dropped the pot of slop and is roaring at you, and you can see flame coming out of its mouth.
Whoa.
Or just bright light, really. Just intense heat.
Okay.
You've been spitting unintentional great band names the last couple episodes, by the way.
Well, I have?
Big Giant Weirdos from last episode.
Big Giant Weirdos,
and,
yeah.
and
Not a good band.
That's a
like good
great
ska
band
band
name.
name.
I like Big Giant.
Hey, we're the Big Giant Weirdos.
Hey, we're the Big Giant Weirdos!
And then the Big Pot of Slop. The
Big Pot of
Slop.
That's a sludge metal band.
Yeah.
Big plot of slop.
Hey, we're big boss.
My,
Doom metal. Doom metal band.
intention-
That's what I'm
Witch
thinking.
House.
Careful to do.
My intention is to
Push it off.
push this thing off the bridge.
Okay.
I'm going to use enhance ability on myself. Bull's strength.
Whoa, cool.
Strength of the bull!
Yep. Advantage on strength checks.
I'm sorry, Ben. What's on the surface beneath us?
The surface
So-
beneath.
From what you can see from where you're at, everything around you, on the ceiling, to the sides, there are just castles. They kind of look like Tataka's castle, but they're smaller. They do have a lot of spires, and so if you were to fall,
He's gonna get stabbed.
correct.
Yeah.
Well, there's a high
No.
probability of
Yes.
it anyway.
Yes.
I'm pushing him off.
Okay.
Okay.
John
Pop
rating
belly.
19.
Potbelly, when it gets close, I'm going for its leg. Gonna try to push this thing off the bridge. You back me up, you go for the same leg, okay?
Wait, are you approaching it?
No, I'm standing my ground.
Okay.
Letting it come.
Pompa, we might have better luck moving a mountain, but I don't know. I guess you should just power yourself up somehow. I'll go with your plan.
Okay.
How long does this buff last?
An hour.
Okay.
Up to an hour.
Okay, so you're just gonna wait for it to get close?
Yeah.
Taunt it.
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
All right, so you cast Enhance Ability, Bull Strength, and you wait. Do you stay? And you stay where you are. So that'll be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Waiting it out.
All right.
Luring it in.
The target has advantage on strength
Ian's nervous.
checks, and your carrying capacity doubles.
Nice.
So yeah,
Hey.
Encumbrance.
that was the next sentence.
Encumbrance is so annoying, but I
Oh, yeah.
respect it.
We don't really deal
We don't
with it.
do that.
We don't really deal with it. All right, it is Potbelly's turn, and he says, "While we're waiting, should I fire a shot?"
Yeah. It'll agitate it.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, take aim.
Get him.
Hit him in the chest.
It has spotted us, right?
Yeah, it spotted you.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
making sure.
Yeah,
spotted
get
you.
it, Poppy. Get it.
Outside of just, hunting for food, I really haven't killed anything before.
It's bad. Just kill it.
This thing's gonna kill us all.
If it makes you feel better, we can eat it when it's dead.
No, that doesn't make me feel better. It's gonna burn the roof of my mouth. All right. Here we go. And he tries to attack the balor with a crossbow.
Yes.
Here we
Or
go.
with his giant crossbow. Excuse me.
This is amazing.
gonna
I'm
wait
ready
this
for this.
moment for a long time.
Me
Does he have
too.
one bolt.
No.
He has one belt loaded.
Yeah,
Okay.
loaded.
Yeah.
He's got like hundreds of.
I'm ready for
Oh,
those.
shoot, I missed.
Oh, shoot.
Oh shoot! I missed. I shot and then I missed. Okay, so he's only gonna get a +1 to this attack.
Nice.
It's all right.
Nat 20.
Next time around, I'm gonna buff him.
Everything counts.
All right.
many
This thing
times
has
can you do
a high armor class. Oh, I landed between two numbers. It like bounced up onto other dies. It cool if I
Reroll.
I think it's a reroll. Yeah.
Interference.
Reroll.
That's interference.
Not quite. But it just zips by his head, and he says, that was actually a lot closer than I was expecting. Feeling better about this.
Confidence.
Morale
Yeah.
boosted.
All right. So that is the end of Potbelly's turn. Exciting stuff.
It's a good shot, Potbelly.
Therese, it is your turn.
I try to banish it again.
Okay. So it
What do you
does.
determine? It's like a 20% chance.
I
Probabilities.
don't
yeah, I
fully
forget.
know the math, but I think there are 24, I think, chances that it could. I forget the exact numbers, but it might be like 40% that it fails.
I'm going to try to remove the interference here.
The chances aren't good, but they're not terrible. I don't know.
It
That
has
seems wrong.
advantage.
It's
No.
probably
Slots
like
you
a
got.
20%. I have 3 more after
It's
this.
a
I only
shame
have 4
that
slots.
it's like a charisma check, as if it were an intelligence check, it would be
Yeah.
a lot higher chance.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
it is
probably
gonna-
won't burn all my slots trying it, but
Here's the first roll. There's an 11 plus 12.
Damn.
That's 23.
roll the other one just so we can see.
15.
All right, so
That means you're gonna get it next time.
yeah. That means we'll get it next time. We're using up all the
Yeah.
big ones.
So you guys, because you were in this 15-foot cube of the silent image last session, you guys are all pretty clumped together. Would you like to move?
How wide is
He's
the bridge?
gonna. That means he's gonna do a flame
bridge,
blast.
The
We should
bridge
look
should be
out.
about 50 feet wide.
What is the bridge made out of?
Stone.
This is a
How
big
thick is the
dude.
bridge?
It's
of Elrond,
pretty.
right?
It's very thick. It's not a thin
We
bridge.
gotta get him over to one side.
Yeah.
Like,
Thick, I mean like depth of construction.
Have
and
Potbelly
the
start shooting.
stones.
yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
probably like 7 feet thick.
Yeah. It's a big boy bridge.
It's a big boy
Shatter
bridge.
doesn't stand a chance.
What's
It's a big boy
the
bridge.
first?
Like when Ring was pounding his hands, there was a lot left to go through.
Right.
That was a Dark Souls question, wasn't
So wait, 10-foot radius
Zelda.
sphere.
First Bridge of Elden appearance.
All right. So Therese, would you like to do anything else on your turn?
How close to the wall behind us am I?
The wall behind you is probably just 10
I'm just
feet.
picturing Cleric Beast Arena.
I didn't think of that, but sure. Yeah.
I'll back away.
Okay. Do you back 10 feet? You could like press yourself
Yeah,
against
I
the
just
wall?
back away. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me make a note of that.
it? Back away now.
Back it away now.
All right.
Also, did my bird come back to me?
Yes.
Okay.
You have your bird. It is Kata's turn. So Kata was sitting down on the bridge. He stands up, and he lifts his fist up into the air, and he yells, Today I prove worth! And he charges at the balor. And he uses his dash
No.
to get right up in his face.
That
Kata's
takes an action, right? So
Yeah,
you can't do anything?
yeah. Kata
Correct.
just
Yeah.
burned everything. Just
dead.
All right.
Dead.
One hit.
I can bring him back to life if I have a rest.
So
save it for us.
He just dies like 6 times in this
Um,
tortured soul.
However,
Let me die.
Loses a piece every time.
he may not make it there
Comes back.
because we have some interference.
Ooh. Tree man.
Tree Man, exactly, Birdcough, tries
Hey.
to stop this foolish action. So what he does is he uses the orbs from his head, and he basically like a banana peel.
Like
Tries-
a Home Alone trap?
Yeah, like a Home Alone trap. He doesn't pop them to say anything, but he just rolls them out into Kata's path. And so I'm going to have Kata make a dexterity
So they don't
saving
float;
throw.
they roll. He rolls.
No, so they like plop out of his head and then they
Oh.
roll on the ground.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did you make this thing up?
Yeah, I made
I
it
love
up.
it.
Somebody's probably going to tell me it's from Lost, but no, I just
Well,
came up with it.
There's a similar creature in Lost.
In the book.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
just
just
in the
came up with
novelization though.
The Tree Man is like my favorite one. A lot of them aren't that creative, but I like
Rings
the
is
Tree Man.
pretty
Who's
cool.
the woodman in My Hero?
Oh, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking
Dude is
about.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Woodman.
Yeah.
Same as Yamato.
Mountain Lady. Yeah,
Yeah, but
good stuff in my head. Okay, so he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw. He fails, and so he
Yeah.
falls prone.
Oh, wait. No. I was
Kata.
thinking of the demon for a
Yeah,
second.
Yeah.
So now
Kata
Kata's
falls.
laying
dumb,
on the
clumsy
street
demon?
in
Oh.
front of the
He's laying prone.
Oh, no.
How close to the demon is it?
He's so let's see. He's about 25 feet away because he got to basically where the tree man was, who was 25 feet away from the demon. And the remaining bubbles pop, and Tree Man says, "Stay put, you barbarian."
You barbarian. Actual class. That's his actual class.
I only think of Diablo when I think of barbarian.
Birdcough, it is your turn.
Sorry,
My turn?
Conan.
Yes.
I'm going to cast
I'm over encumbered.
Geas on him.
Okay.
I want to read it.
What is that one again?
I can
Mind
command
control.
him to do something.
Oh my
If he
goodness.
doesn't do it, he takes damage.
The only
work on
problem with
beast?
this,
That's probably charisma also, right?
Geese.
the only problem with this is that it does have a casting time of 1 minute,
You're
which
gonna
during
start casting, baby.
Which is like, it's like 6 turns,
That's how long a turn takes?
10
Yeah.
turns.
10 turns.
Yeah.
so a turn is 6 seconds. So you might want to reconsider.
Okay.
Wait, I always forget if it's a round is 6 seconds or each person's turn is.
Each turn is 6 seconds. So I guess
Because rounds happen in basically the same amount of time.
Yeah.
I think each combat turn is 6 seconds.
I'll Google it.
Just Google it.
I'll just Google it.
Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
My favorite website is google.com.
That might be true.
You watch *Halt and Catch Fire*?
A little bit of season 1, dude.
Dude, nice.
I think I'm in. I think I want to see more of that.
Dude, yeah, you do.
What's the network?
AMC?
Oh yeah, I can watch that. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
What is their slogan? Classics live here? No. Is that something else?
Yeah, that's like Turner Classics.
Okay.
AMC is like
Isn't
Very
Is
Is
funny.
is it like,
I forget.
AMC, very funny.
Very funny.
isn't that TBS?
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's
Very funny.
AMC characters live here.
Yes,
Characters
that's what it
live
is.
here.
Characters
That's what it is.
welcome?
Characters welcome.
Characters welcome is right. Yes.
Or is that? No, that's USA.
This doesn't count as a
Is
monster,
it?
right?
Yeah. I think cable taglines are like the dumbest.
Oh, they
thing.
are. They're
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, I hate
What's
TNT,
Fox,
TNT
dude?
I don't know if it's still theirs, but like TNT back in the day had like a really funny one to me.
Does this
Yeah,
count as a monster?
TNT and
This
TBS,
demon?
like
Yeah,
one
it's a
was the
monster.
drama
Okay,
and one
I'm
was
gonna
the
use
comedy.
Dominate
Yeah.
monster.
Drama
let's take
lives
a
here
look.
might have been one of them.
All right, dominate monster. You attempt to beguile a creature that you can see within range. The range is 60 feet, so this counts. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw.
Yeah.
Well, it already had advantage, so that doesn't help. While the creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it. If you manage to pull this off, it'll be amazing. So what's your spell save DC?
Jump off bridge.
16?
16. Okay.
16? Okay.
All right, so its wisdom saving throw is a +9.
Okay.
Man, we gotta recruit this guy in our party. He's got good stats.
Okay,
I
so
don't
it
think
rolled.
this guy-
It rolled a 6 plus 9 is 15.
Yeah.
One more. It's got
One more. Yep, we got to do one more.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Wait,
right.
don't burn up my 6s. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I rolled that with my left hand, so I'm
Ooh.
also gonna roll this with my left hand. My non-dominant hand.
No. Use your right hand. Don't do that.
Roll
to
mine
us.
with my left hand too.
No,
Jinxing
you
us.
can't leave on a heater. Left hand.
Okay. All right.
Right or left?
Left hand.
Okay.
Both hands.
Respect the heater.
It's a 3. Respect the
There it
heater,
is.
Kyle.
Heater.
Respect the heater.
Boom.
Wait, and like, doesn't the accordion have like an advantage on charms? I forgot what its advantage is.
Yeah.
Magical accordion.
Yes, you have an advantage on. I don't remember exactly. You have it written down.
Performance.
I think it is performance.
Oh, okay.
But it might be charm. It might be against protecting against charm too.
Whatever the case.
Whatever the case, you succeeded.
Yeah.
So
For
that's all that
Kafka,
matters.
he did
All
it.
right. Can I see Dominate Monster again? So let's. Holy! I can't believe this worked. So this lasts up to an hour. Birdcough just completely neutering the situation. You attempt with a +9 Wisdom saving throw that I had advantage on. You attempt to beguile a creature that you can see within range. It must succeed. Yep. If while the creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it. You can use this to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious, which it does its best to obey.
Even. Oh, Dominate Monster is different than Geas.
Yep.
Got it.
So you can issue commands with it.
Yeah, because Geas, it can't harm itself, right?
What's that?
For Geas, it can't harm itself.
There are definitely charms where you cannot make it hurt itself,
Yeah.
but this card at least is not saying that.
Dominate monster, man.
Nice.
What did he cast?
Well, the
Dominate
creature-
monster?
Well, so Geas, while the creature is
Geas,
charmed by
yeah.
you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions.
Got it.
But you cast Dominate monster.
Yeah.
You're such a show-off, Birdcough.
Shut up, Palvin.
Man,
We're all like charging up over
I'm
here.
the best.
He's just like, gotcha.
I thought that
great.
battle would last the entire episode.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to look in
You
the
gonna
book,
ride
make
it?
sure we're not missing anything.
Make it break the chains, dude.
Breaker of chains.
Khaleesi style.
Khaleesi.
Okay, so actually the
Dracarys.
book, this is what I was concerned about. The book actually does offer some more specification
Okay.
beyond the card. Okay? What it does is you can offer commands which it does its best to obey. You can specify a simple and general course of action, such as attack that creature, run over there, or fetch that object. If the creature completes the order and doesn't receive further direction from you, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target.
Whoa.
Until the end of your next turn, the creature takes only the actions that you choose and
So it-
doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do.
It only lasts for one turn?
No, the
Lasts up to an hour.
no. The only I
Oh.
think you can use your action to
Every
take
turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you still have the telepathic link with it.
Telepathic link.
Each time the target takes damage, it makes a new Wisdom saving throw against the spell.
Okay.
If the
Nobody
saving
heard it.
throw succeeds, the spell ends.
Everybody leave it alone.
Stop. I have it under control. Don't hit it.
Can you have this thing kill Ramos?
It'd probably take longer than a minute.
Sleeper
Or
agent.
an
I
hour.
should let you guys know now that you can control it. Like it can teleport. It has a fiery aura that can damage things around
Teleport to Ramos.
it. When it dies, it explodes.
End the show today.
But remember,
Yeah.
if it takes damage, it re-rolls on wisdom, and it's probably not gonna
Yeah.
lose that roll again.
Right. So if it does take damage and it rerolls, it will
Yeah.
get advantage on that roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
So-
We only got one shot with this.
Can I make it do more than one action with a command?
So it lasts up to an hour, and it did not give me a limit based on that reading for how many times you could do that, to my understanding. So you can keep issuing simple commands, or you can, for a brief period of time, take total control over it.
Okay. I'm like, what should I do? Should I have it free everybody?
Yeah, break all the chains and then have it walk off the bridge.
Demon, free everyone here in chains to jump off bridge.
Okay. So it's gonna go one at a time with these.
Yeah,
So
of
you might
course.
have to say the jump.
tell it to jump off head first.
Okay. Head first.
Birdcought's pretty cool, huh, Palvin?
Shut up, Pumpa.
Shut up, Pumpa.
All right. So this is what it does. So your command was break the chains. And so what it does is it kind of like flexes its arm and extends it, and a long fiery whip appears in its hand.
So cool.
And it starts whipping at the chains wildly in an
Okay.
attempt to break them.
Don't hurt him.
So it's right next to rings,
Yeah.
and so it's trying to free rings first.
Okay.
And it is breaking the chains. You see that these chains are very powerful, and even with the might of the balor, it is taking several whips to get through them. However, it is also hitting rings, and rings is clanking in pain.
Oh, stop. Don't hurt them.
You can tell that on the back of Rings' neck, he's been burned so badly that some of his rings have fused together.
Oh, sorry, Rings.
Like, can't even eat anymore.
Well, that didn't work exactly.
Yeah. Isn't there a key or something we could use?
This is. Hang on. I try to talk into the Balor's mind.
Okay.
I say, Demon, can you understand me?
Hello, Therese.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
It seems you're doing what you do best. I'm glad I led you here.
You led me here? Who is this?
Well, yes, I did. I'll see you soon.
Wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm the one you're chasing after.
Are you Tataka?
No, you fool.
Oh. Wait.
It's just Ramos in his brain.
Well, I thought Tataka was the big bad.
It's the void.
Yeah, but Ramos created the demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're Ralmos then?
Yes.
He laughs.
Yes.
Oh. Well, do you know where the key for these prisoners is?
There's no response.
He's gone.
Are you on this plane of existence, Ralmos?
There's no response.
No response.
All right, he's gone.
Uh,
Well, Ralmos just talked to me through the demon's head.
what?
He didn't say anything important.
Should I try this thing kill itself?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Hey,
pressing our luck.
Demon, jump head first off the bridge, and make sure to die.
Tell him to jump onto a spike.
Yeah, jump on a. Just jump to kill yourself, all right?
Okay, so
Does this spell not say that you can't do that? That's
I
fine.
don't know.
it does not.
He gets total control if he
Yeah.
wants
Oh,
it.
that's
yeah.
great.
It did say you could have it damage itself. The only out is that once it does take damage,
Right.
Um,
So if it doesn't die, it
If
might
it doesn't
come,
die,
I
it's
didn't-
gonna teleport back
I didn't
up.
say how far away from the bridge it is, like to the nearest castle below, right? I didn't say what the ground
You
level
did
was.
not
essentially.
specify, to my knowledge.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna have the demon jump off, and we're gonna have it take fall damage, and we'll probably get impaled by a spire.
Head first?
Head first.
You can jump head first. It may not necessarily pierce through its head.
Let's hope it hits.
So we'll have it take fall damage. We'll have it take probably impale damage. That
Won't kill it.
won't kill it probably. I'll have to calculate the fall damage, but
That's right. Nice little boost.
yeah. So it will severely hurt it, but it probably won't kill it, and so it will still be something that you have to deal with, unless you guys.
I just got a crazy idea.
I mean, you also have an hour, so we can.
But if it gets damaged, it has to roll again.
Wait,
Right, that's true.
wait.
What?
I'm not sure that this will work.
Huh? Hurry up. Get antsy.
Well, and obviously this is something we've never done before, but I could try to banish it again. Obviously, before it was resisting that,
But now it would be a willing creature.
but now you can tell it not to resist.
Maybe. I guess.
And I'm pretty sure that it will go away forever. I think so.
It can teleport.
That's fine.
Just gonna teleport back.
No, it would cease
It'd
to
be on a
exist.
different plane of existence.
Yes.
Fine. Demon, let yourself get banished by Therese.
right?
Yeah,
It could choose to fail a roll.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, basically that's the way that I would interpret it, where it's like, hey, I want you to be banished, and it's like, okay, it doesn't resist.
Smart.
It does burn another of my spell slots, but
So you're going to
Some
banish it to another
synergy
plane of
right here.
existence.
Synergy.
There's something that you should know. This will work. This is a good idea. But this thing is connected to Ramos, and Ramos is coming here. You just found out, so it may not be a permanent solution.
that's true.
I think we should just have it hurt itself at least.
Well, then I have a better idea, but I'd like to try to rest after. But
I mean, it'll still make it go away.
well, I have a way I think I can kill it outright.
Okay.
Okay, I've rethought that idea. Hang on.
Gun? God.
Okay, I'm gonna open a door to a demiplane, have it stick its head through the door.
What?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Why?
because then I'll close the door, and its head will be in the demiplane, and its body will be here. Most things die when that happens.
All right. Hey, demon. When door.
Hold on a second. I do absolutely 100% want to promote creative uses of spells, but I don't think you could turn this into an instant kill spell if it's not specified.
I'm reading it. Yeah, it leads to the door leads. It's lets medium creatures through, so this thing's too big to go through entirely.
Yeah, it's a huge creature.
15 by 15. Any creatures or objects inside the demiplane remain trapped there as the door disappears from that side. It doesn't specify one way or the other. I imagine that I can open the door and I can close it and open it at will. Well, open it once, close it when I want to.
Right. So you create a shattered door on a flat, solid surface that you can see within range. The door is large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through unhindered. So that right there tells me that it feels like it is meant to trap medium-sized creatures.
Right.
And so getting this huge demon in there may not be...
Well, that's why I was just going to stick its head in.
Just its
Right. And you could
Like,
totally
it's
stick...
going to go like this.
You could totally stick its head in there. I just don't know the instant kill.
It's up to you, man.
It is up to me. That is true.
If it were...
It makes sense logically.
I mean, like, if it's a door, it's just...
No, I like the
It's
idea.
a
I
flat
like the
door. I'm thinking about it, like, physically.
Is
that
it
opens.
like a Star Trek door, or is it like a door that swings open?
It's just a...
Or like a Star Trek door?
Yeah.
And
And,
then
like...
it would chop his head off.
Yeah.
But if it's a physical door, it would bomb
Well,
on
it's
his
not
head and we
even...
wouldn't
It's
be
not
able to
even
close
gonna... It's a shadowy door. Yeah.
it. A shadowy door.
I think it just is there and then is not
it's
there.
like the dark portal.
Okay. I
It
don't know what the
doesn't
dark portal is,
say
though.
that it...
You watched the Warcraft movie.
It doesn't say that it's a Star Trek door.
I mean, I think it's just an opening.
Got us there.
It's like a portal.
Yeah, I just...
Because the room is described as having no windows or doors. It's just an opening.
I like your creativity here. I just think it might be a little bit beyond the scope of the spell.
That's cool.
But the good news is that it is still incapacitated by bird cough.
You could put its head in the Mind Flayer door.
The beholder.
Oh, it's a beholder, not a Mind Flayer. Yeah.
It could get... The beholder might come get out.
That'd be funny.
Well, I mean, Ramos coming back with a demon is like whatever.
Whatever.
I mean,
sounds
he
intense.
probably is going to
Yeah.
bring a guy with him anyway. The demon you know. You know? Well, I can get rid of it.
So our options are toss it off the bridge or banish it.
Yeah.
Both are temporary solutions.
Throwing it off... Banishing it gets rid of it for, like, X amount of hours.
Yeah.
Throwing it off the bridge may or may not kill it.
May or may not.
I don't know
And-
if it can use its wings to fly necessarily.
wings?
So
It does have wings. It can fly. It can also teleport.
Ooh,
Oh, right,
wait.
the
Ooh,
teleport.
ooh, wait. Ooh, ooh. There aren't other chains, right?
Can't you have it
Wait,
teleport
that's what I was
90
just-
miles into the sky and then just fall? and not
Well,
use
I was
its wings?
wondering if it can teleport. I wonder if you could have it teleport inside the demiplane, so you could just bypass the
Oh.
door.
Yes.
Are we aware of space?
Teleport out into the cosmos.
Yeah.
No, you can only teleport to places you know of.
Yeah.
I'll teleport to Black Pot.
Yeah. Well, here's what the teleport says.
We could teleport it into the
It can teleport 120 feet to an unoccupied space that it can see. So assuming
It could see into the
inside of
demiplane. Yeah,
it
for
could
sure.
teleport in.
Can
there.
it see into? Is there a sun in the sky?
You don't
It's
see
only
a sun.
120 feet.
You don't
Damn
see
it.
a sun. No.
Okay.
There's just red light that is creating.
I
heat.
like that. It can teleport into the demiplane, just entirely.
So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And we just got him trapped in a demiplane for the rest of its life.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so then I'm
What do
gonna
you want me to
open.
Just right in front of its face, just so
Well,
it,
it,
can, like,
it
peer
has to
into
be
the
on a
demiplane.
flat surface, so it'll have to be on the ground.
Got it.
So have it bend over and look down.
all right, demon, bend over and look down.
Okay, and then I say to you, I'm like, as soon as I open this door, have it teleport in, and then I'm gonna close the door. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will open the demiplane door in the ceiling of the room that I dumped all those other monsters into. The same demiplane.
Not that one. No, a new one.
No, why not?
Okay.
It's gonna fuck them up.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Was
they
in that
trapped the guys
demiplane?
at the beginning.
The
The guys
Ralmus'
at the beginning, I
three
remember.
thugs.
Yeah, there's
they-
only one of them alive.
We definitely know that two of them were probably eaten by the
correct.
third.
Correct.
And I think I put the beholder in there too.
I think you did put the beholder
Yeah.
in there. So I think there's a beholder in that thing in there. You don't know the state of them.
Yeah.
I think it was the orc who was still alive.
But yeah, so the idea is
That
as
could be
soon
wrong.
as I open the door, he teleports in and then I close it. So
Okay.
nothing has a chance to get out.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Teleport in there, demon.
Does he do it?
He does do it. He will follow that command.
I shut the door.
I feel bad that I said that. Like I shouldn't have said that.
Do I still have a
You're
telepathic
finding
link with him?
solutions.
Yeah.
I think it's fair because it was your decision whether or not the door would
The head
work.
thing. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
and like I should have thought of that. I didn't know the rules if it's teleport, I guess, but
I
Yeah.
do still
What's
telepathic
that?
link with it still.
No.
Okay.
Once it goes into another plane,
Okay.
you,
I
you do
imagine
not get
I
to
wanted
keep
to
the.
mock it.
Yeah. You can mock it. It just can't hear you.
Right. Ha ha ha. Stupid
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah.
Got him.
well, we got him. Now how do we free these guys and get into this thing? Ralmos is on his way.
Palvin looks at his hands and goes, I don't feel stronger. Relax, Palvin. You will get experience in time.
So for dealing with that, which was crazy, like just everything about that was crazy. That was a really strong thing, and just rolling bad twice in a row is very funny.
I will
So,
say you said it was challenge rate, which I guess we shouldn't know, but you said challenge rank.
it's challenge rating
19?
19. Yeah.
That's actually appropriate for heroes of our level. I
Oh.
looked in that table on the Xanathos
I
guide.
I usually just match or like slightly go above.
yeah, because I've
It
never
varies by
I have
size.
never understood the math of challenge ratings, and
We
I
have
looked it up.
Multiple people in the party. I guess
Right,
that's a factor.
I looked it up, and
So it just changes by size of group. Because I don't
Yeah.
consider a lot of the NPCs that you're with.
solo monster challenge rating for 4 characters. 16th level would be a 19 rating.
Okay, so it is.
They're 16. I'm 17. So
Okay.
we could handle theoretically 19, 20.
So it's supposed to be about an even match for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Theoretically, that monster was even match for us.
What are those dominoes? What's that page about?
Okay.
That's about like
That's good to know.
Spray,
That's
like
good to
the
Oh, cool.
if you're using a grid.
like Final Fantasy
how it-
Tactics.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was some metagaming.
I
but-
will hold true to what I said. I'm going to give you guys multiple levels of experience, which
But we
means
didn't
that-
defeat it.
no, I said incapacitated. That
Oh,
counts.
okay.
That counts.
All right.
It was not.
I put it in my sad box.
There was a lot of things that I had envisioned being very interesting with that fight that just didn't work out. I think that's kind of the nature of
That's
tabletop
what happens
games.
with us.
That's how we
I
do
think
it.
that's kind of the
A
nature of
few
tabletop
lucky rolls
games.
and we ruined the fun.
Yeah, no, I'm sure
You're like, yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people are not satisfied by this, but I think we tried to work through that the best that we
Hey,
could.
blame
Hey,
Die Hard Dice, baby.
It worked
Yeah.
out in the why?
Because
That's
that
a roll.
Oh,
that's got the rolls,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah. Send us some weighted dice, Die Hard.
So I'll give you. I'll give each
Don't
of
do
you
that.
2 levels, which means Therese,
Good
you're
Lord.
the 19th level, Pomber, you're the
No,
18th level.
wait, hold on. What?
Yes.
2 levels.
You said it was appropriate.
I'm a god.
But like 2 levels to us is way different from 2 levels for Therese.
I agree with that. I would actually like to kind of narrow the power gap between everybody. So I
Yeah.
think I'll give Therese
One?
1 level.
Yeah.
And I will give the rest of you 2.
You had to open your trap, boss.
19's absurd.
Yeah,
19's
I
like-
agree. I
We've been
agree.
playing this for like 2.5 years.
I agree.
Yeah.
So that means that Kyle, you're at 17,
No. Yeah, 17. Yep.
and then
Wait, you were 15?
I'm at 18 now. man.
you're at 18.
No, you were
Birdcuff is at
15?
18.
Actually, I got myself at 14.
What?
Yeah. Cool.
Can you just be at 17?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get same thing. Like
Yeah.
people further back will get more levels.
So now everyone but him is 18.
I'm glad that you brought up the challenge rating thing. I'm gonna have to rethink some things. So thank you.
So
I just
more
think.
intense enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking like multiple levels for a monster that's actually at our rating. Like we were
Right.
gonna hear about it.
Right.
More wolf summoning.
No, that's a good idea.
What about Kata and Potbelly?
They're also level
Improved
18.
Kata could, but chooses not to.
Because he wants to earn the hammer.
He was embarrassed by his performance.
Oh man. I
So
thought
he
you were gonna give him the
chooses not
hammer.
to level up.
Hey,
Yeah.
give him the hammer.
Chooses not to level.
Potbelly, I actually didn't assign like a level to.
Of course not. Yeah.
Now
yeah.
he's level 1.
He'd be level 0. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, he's level 1
But
now.
Potbelly's confidence has gone up a couple of levels.
But anyway, we'll level up afterwards, right?
Yeah, level up afterwards.
I don't know where it is.
Can I
We'll
get
it
Paladin
after.
to level 4?
Yes.
Okay.
You can get Paladin to level 4.
I'm amazed Palvin isn't dead. I guess we're kind of protecting him.
He rolls a low, and so he doesn't have the opportunity to really mess himself up.
What does Palvin think about this? Me just doing this.
He said, "Don't. You're such a show off. He was super mad, dude."
Okay, so the aftermath of the battle, Tree Man wants to communicate with you, and some orbs come out and they start popping, and you can tell that he's very anxious. And he goes, "It seems I have tremendously underestimated your ability.
That's right.
I will convince the remaining prisoners that we truly stand no chance against you. You might actually be able to take down Tataka.
Hey,
You
So they were going to fight us?
just not all of them were on your side.
basically. Pomper, can you heal Chain Man? He got burnt.
So Chainman
Yeah.
is like shaking.
Rings?
Rings is
Rings,
in
yeah,
tremendous
Rings
pain.
man.
We should
right
heal
now.
up
Hey,
Ring.
Ring.
Also, Rings was kind of partially freed. His chains are weaker than the others because of the fire whip of the Balor.
Right.
I go, sorry, Ring Man.
When you
He's
level
like
up,
shaking
you know,
his rings.
Level up after.
Don't level up now. Do not level up now.
Okay.
We have to get through the aftermath of this.
But I mean, do you have something that would restore him physically? Do you have that kind of spell? Like it's not just HP.
There's
it would
actually
be
a
like-
low-level spell that would
Cure
work
wounds,
perfectly
yeah.
for him.
I have
no,
lesser
that's not what I was
restoration.
thinking of.
I have lesser restoration.
Sure. I'm gonna allow healing spells to work, but it's like something like mend. would
Restore
also-
Oh,
rings.
right, because he's not a physical or not a biological entity.
Right.
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded,
That doesn't apply.
defended, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yeah, that doesn't unfortunately apply here.
I am wondering if I could banish one of these guys. Ooh, no, but they're from different planes of existence too, so they wouldn't come back. Never mind. Because I was thinking we could banish them, throw the chains like to the side, and then they would come back and they wouldn't be chained up anymore. But
You can just break your concentration.
well, oh, right. I can only do that twice though
It's a really good idea.
before I rest. I'd have to
really
like
good idea.
rest.
Or I'm
Oh,
gonna
I see
cast
what you're
cure.
saying.
I'm gonna cast
Cure
cure
wounds.
wounds on Ring Man.
Okay.
Heal him up a bit.
I don't really have any
Uh,
spell slots.
This is beyond the scope of cure wounds, but I
For
think
sure.
especially since we're out of combat, it's fine.
Sweet. 8, 11.
Fix
We have a
yourself, Ring
D100
Man.
here, by the way.
I'll say to
It's
the
11
tree.
health.
So, the rings that had kind of melded together do separate, but they are thinner where they were at the points that they were melded. So he's still weakened there, but you definitely helped him, and he actually tries to give you a hug.
Nice. That's a victory.
Heck
I want
yeah.
to say to the tree man, I want to say, I have an idea that could get you out of these chains. I'm not sure how it will work. Do you consent to have me try?
I don't like the sound of what you're saying. I can sense nervousness in your voice, but
Well,
if you are able to dispatch a balor so effortlessly, I will give you a chance.
I'll explain so you know what is at stake. Either you will disappear briefly to a harmless, you'll be unconscious, you'll just come back, and the chains will no longer be on you. Or you will return forever to the realm from which you came, and I do
My
not
realm is
know.
in ruins.
Right, that's what I assumed.
It's a toxic wasteland.
That's what
if I spend
assumed.
too long there, I'll die.
I am almost positive I can just have you come back and not go there.
Send someone like Rings first.
Not rings.
I cannot communicate with Rings.
You can. He's been trying to speak to you this whole time.
I try to talk into Rings' head. I say, Rings,
Clink.
can you understand me?
Clink.
I think if it has intelligence, it can speak. It doesn't need to speak my language for that. The telepathic thing, just so you know. I don't know.
It is speaking to you. It is understanding you. It is confirming that it is understanding you.
Okay.
Sounds like it's his name. Clink.
No, it's just how it talks.
Do you consent to have me try this plan?
Long pause. One clink.
If one clink means yes, clink once.
Clink.
Okay. All right, here we go. I cast Banishment on it,
Trees, no.
Thank God. Thank God it was Rings.
and then I say, move the chains out of the way. Move the chains.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved some chains.
And then I break concentration, and hope he comes back.
Okay. So here's what happens. You do banish him. You move the chains out of the right way. And he returns. Which is great. And he is not in the chains. But all of the rings are separated and laying in a pile on the ground. You're not sure what has happened to him.
I say into Rings' head, I say, Rings! Your rings are separated. What happened?
There is a very lengthy pause. And slowly, he kind of forms back together into Rings' body.
Rings! You scared us.
Rings, no. Trees, that was too risky.
It works.
Rings tries to slug you. Not
punch me?
Not enough to severely hurt you.
I have
But
foresight still,
Okay.
so
He has
I see it
disadvantage
coming.
on this.
Yeah.
He's just trying to send a message.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your armor class?
13.
Okay.
Are you rolling the D100? Oh.
No, it's a D20.
Wait a minute.
Just roll it a D20. He does actually hit you.
I'm knocked over. Rings.
You take 8 damage.
You deserve that, Trees.
Yeah.
Now do it to this guy.
And then he just kind of Rings just kind of turns away from you guys and crosses his ring arms.
He's okay.
Rings, you are free now.
Yeah. Free to come with us.
All right, who's next? I say that to the creatures. I can do it once more, and then I have to wait for an hour.
You know, actually seeing it happen to Rings, I am extremely curious.
This is Tree Man.
This is true, man.
I banished Tree Man.
Oh, just immediately?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then I move the chains out of the way and unbanish him.
Okay. So you are successful. He's not in the chains anymore. However, something happens that does not come back, and you're not sure if it's going to come back. All the pink orbs in his head are gone,
Oh.
and so he can't communicate with you.
Oh man.
But he doesn't appear hurt.
Can I still talk to his head?
You can try.
Tree Man.
Because there are no orbs, you don't get a response.
Whoa. These creatures truly are bizarre. I love it. Okay, well,
Trees, what have you done?
he's back. Maybe he just needs time to make more
He looks a little dazed.
balls. I don't...
Okay.
He's not chained up anymore. What do you want from... I gotta wait for a while. I can't do that again. And warlocks, I just need a short rest. So I need an hour of non-strenuous activity. And I get all my slots back.
A creature who has not spoken this entire time does speak up and addresses you specifically, Therese. And it's the Smoke Man.
Ah.
And he says to you, I don't have faith in this magic. You've done something terrible to the ranged creature, and to him. He can no longer communicate. I would rather tough it out here than submit to this experiment.
Okay.
Yeah, I say, "Okay,"
You'd
and I
rather
sit
be
down.
locked up?
Yeah, we don't want a smoke man anyway.
I do.
Who ever heard of a smoke man who can escape from chains?
Paladin.
I have experienced a lifetime of shame.
Come on, Smoke Man.
If he's called what they are.
Yeah.
Come on, Smoke Man.
Come on, Smoke Man.
Come on, Rock Man.
Rings, eyeball.
Yeah, what about you, Eyeball?
We never ask.
Join us. We're in this together.
See, look how strong we are.
Find another way to get me out, and I'd be happy to join you.
Well, you're Smoke. Can't you just go through it?
Do you think that I haven't tried?
All right, well, I just
It's some sort of
thought
magic
I'd ask.
that Tataka has on these
I
chains. They
just
prevent
thought
me
you
from
were
passing.
Scared or something.
No!
Just do
No.
what they did.
Do what who did?
Have Therese banish you and...
Well, regardless, I need to rest for a minute.
My body, as you can tell with the change, is sensitive to magic. I'm not entirely certain that I would be able to survive the journey.
Does anyone else have anything they can do?
Perhaps if I'm able to take a long rest, I could dispel the magic on these chains. Yeah.
Why did you say so earlier?
Because I need a long rest first.
He could have been able to speak. You are selfish.
Therese just does these things. I told her not to do rings. I said no. I did say no.
Well, how... I don't know these creatures' physiognomy. Physiognomy?
Whoa.
Physiognomy is the correct term.
How many of us are there in our party?
7.
Well, do you count the two people that you freed?
Oh, yeah, we
Rings?
got
We
nine
sure do.
Yeah.
9. The NPCs outnumber the player character.
Maybe Birdcough should...
Yeah,
Make a
I
shelter.
can make hut.
Yeah. Let's wait it out.
That's very interesting.
I'd like to see your painting again, Birdcough.
Oh, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, it's my old seagull friend.
Is this that hut that you disappeared out of and
Yeah.
were gallivanting God knows where?
Yeah. It's great.
Does it have enough room for 9 people?
9 people.
Can we
Wait,
come
Bring
and
it
go?
into existence. 9 creatures of medium size. That's why I asked, dude.
Can we enter and leave it? I don't remember.
I think you can leave it.
So you guys are going to rest for 8 hours.
The spell.
I only need
Yeah.
one.
The spell ends if
Okay.
you leave its area.
It
I'm
is,
not
If you
leaving.
leave
it
it.
is long rest time.
Yeah, it's a long rest. I got no slots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
tired.
fill these slots, Ben.
I need a nap.
Okay. All right, so...
I'll stay on the outside.
Are you sure?
Well, I want to ask. I ask each other creature. I say aloud and into their heads simultaneously. I
Yeah.
just say, "Does anyone else want me to try what I did with Rings and Tree Man?"
So they all communicate in different ways, but to save time, every one of them agrees that they're okay with it, except for Smoke Man.
Okay,
Save 'em for last.
Not eyeball. Don't do eyeball.
Palvin, I'm gonna do eyeball.
Smokey speaks up and he says, "Hey,
Oh wait.
Eyeball is the most sensitive among us.
Oh,
Choose
damn
your
it.
words carefully."
Wait, Therese.
I totally forgot I could do 2 creatures at a time.
Therese, give me some sweets.
What?
Give me some sweets.
All right, hang on. Let me look in my bag and see if I have any left.
They've multiplied, right?
Oh yeah, I put 2 in the bag of multiplication.
Yeah.
I reach into the bag
Excellent.
of multiplication and give you a couple.
All right, I go over to Eyeball.
Okay. Eyeball backs away from you because he's not sure what you're holding.
Trust me.
Show him, eat one.
Yeah.
I take out a few more.
Yeah.
I give you enough for everyone.
So the giant eyeball looks down at your hand and then looks at your face and then looks down at your hand and then slowly rolls back and opens up his pupil, signifying that he wants you to stick it in.
I throw a couple, like 3.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball shooting hoops. Buckets are being
contest.
splashed.
So
Buckets.
each of them goes in, and you actually hear a small plop, like boop, once it goes in the eye. And after a second, the eye starts quivering, and you're not sure what that means. But it rotates back around, and it like is looking at you like it wants more.
Nice. Soon. We'll have some more in a bit.
You're patting the eyeballs.
Yeah. I go over to Smoke Man. Smoke Man, try some of these.
So Smoke Man kind of surrounds it, and you can't even see it anymore, and then he forms back into a humanoid shape.
Nice.
And he goes, these treats, this food, it's so delicious. You could broker any sort of peace with food this good.
Well, we have a lot, so let's hope it's enough.
You can trust us.
I think even someone like Tataka would be tempted by sweets as powerful as this.
We win the game by giving food.
Papa, give me one.
Wait,
Open up. I try to hit it into Palvin's mouth.
More.
Oh my god, dude.
all right. Do we create the tiny hut?
Yeah, we're great. Everyone gather around me.
I stay outside the hut.
Except Therese.
Okay. So the only prisoners that are freed right now
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
Tree Man, who cannot talk, and
Rings.
Rings.
And we usher them toward the hut.
Yeah, come here,
Okay.
Tree Man. Rings.
I'm gonna stay out here.
Nap time.
I'll get everyone else out, except for you, Smoke Man, unless you change your mind.
Okay. Smoke Man has not changed his mind. They gather inside the hut. Can you describe the painting that they see?
So they see a painting of a seagull walking along the beach where you could see footprints behind the seagull as it has walked across the beach. It's a nice sunset going down, and the seagull staring off into the horizon, looking fondly.
Does it say Dylan in quotes under
No.
the frame? No.
But Koff, is this your painting?
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
painted for me.
It is very nice, though.
I know.
It was painted for me.
That's why I keep it.
And that's how we're going to end this weird episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the most exciting battle, but I enjoyed the interactions between the characters, certainly. And we will see you guys next week to throw some tougher stuff at these guys. Bye, everybody.